Coming into this course, I really had the idea of like, okay, I'm a pretty good guitarist. I can play chords, I can play some solos. But coming into the course, I was really like, whoa, there's so much more I can learn. And not only that, there's so many different career path options. My eyes have really been opened to how big the music industry actually is and how many opportunities there are to actually become a professional musician. The great thing about the course here at Excelsia is that we get one-on-one teaching, and that's really good because we get professional advice and professional help when it comes to our instrument, really exploring the instrument and figuring out how it actually works and how we critically think whilst also performing and learning how to improvise and learning all the theories that we need in order to improvise, play songs, and how to actually be a key member in a band.
Kappa students are great problem solvers and critical thinkers. Thinking about how to arrange a melody and chords for a band, thinking about what technique or skills are needed to perform the music, thinking about the language and conversations that the music has with other performers, the audience, and striving for clarity and richness in those conversations. In live performances, if things go wrong, our students are amazing at solving problems under the stress of a live performance. This has served a lot of them well when they graduate. People are noticing how good they are at dealing with last-minute changes and problems in a performance. In music and drama, there are always chances for things to go wrong. It's the nature of live performance. And the joy for me is watching how well our students can rise to the challenge.
We value the integration of practical learning and theoretical learning at the same time. What we're about is social learning, collaborative learning, discussion and activity, and integrating all of that within our learning environments, from a music history lecture to an oral and harmony lecture. It's all based in practical activity. What they're learning in a theory class, they then get to apply in a practical context. So what we're very about doing is enabling that transfer of head knowledge into practical experience.
Yeah, my view of music and how big and amazing it is. For example, I've been able to study as a second instrument the drums, and that's been really fun. My teacher Tim is amazing in helping break down the concepts, and he doesn't even worry about the time of the lesson. He's just focused on me achieving those learning outcomes and just enjoying the process. My favourite unit to study at Excelsia is performance, and I really like performance because you get one-on-one tuition with a teacher who's really specialised, and I chose to study jazz piano, and so my teacher Luke is just so helpful in how he breaks things down into pieces that I can understand, and it's very practical, so I get to hang out with students from other cultures and experience their music and just enjoy making music in community.
We are about getting our students experiences which replicate what their career is going to look like in the real world out there. So one example of that is getting our students ready to do performances, to do concerts, to prepare whole showcase events out in venues in Sydney.
I love music, and my idea of coming into this course was to think about the opportunities that arise through studying this course. So doing things when we look at digital music, doing mixing or performing, becoming a professional performer, or becoming a historian through music history, really exploring those options.
We are a Christian college, and I think the way that plays out on the ground is quite unique and quite wonderful.
I really loved the culture at Excelsia. I felt very welcomed as a new student coming into music, and older students just came alongside me and asked how I was going, and quickly gave me opportunities to experience, working with them and learning harder repertoire, which was really great for me as a musician.
The professional development that they receive when they're at Excelsia College over the 3 years is quite immense. Between filmmakers and actors and musicians, these are the people who you're going to start working with when you first graduate from the college, and they are all here, And it's a nice, small, friendly atmosphere where students can really get to know each other and can interact with each other and work with each other. Start those professional networks before they even go out into the industry.